Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. This presentation covers Diagnostic Trouble Code P2243, which indicates an issue in the air-fuel A-frame sensor 1 VCENT circuit voltage being too high. This fault is located in the vehicle's powertrain control module, PCM, system. The A-frame sensor 1 is responsible for measuring the ratio of air to fuel in the combustion chamber, playing a vital role in optimizing engine efficiency and minimizing emissions. This sensor is typically located upstream of the catalytic converter in the exhaust system. When this DTC is triggered, it may lead to inefficient fuel combustion, increased emissions, and potentially reduced engine performance. The following slides will detail the error description, possible causes, symptoms, and a step-by-step troubleshooting guide to effectively diagnose and repair this issue. The error described by DTC P2243 pertains to the AF sensor, sensor 1, and indicates a high voltage condition in the VCENT circuit. The AF sensor 1's key function is to provide the PCM with real-time feedback regarding the air-fuel mixture entering the engine. This measurement enables the PCM to adjust fuel delivery and ignition timing accordingly to optimize engine performance. Located between the engine and catalytic converter in the exhaust system, this sensor contributes to emissions control by ensuring a balanced air-fuel ratio. When the VCENT circuit indicates a high voltage, it can suggest either a fault within the sensor itself, wiring issues, or potentially a malfunction in the PCM. Accurate diagnosis is critical to restore normal function and maintain vehicle efficiency. The P2243 code may be triggered by several potential issues within the vehicle system. One of the primary causes is wiring issues, typically involving an open circuit in the VCENT line between the A25 sensor and the PCM. Damaged or frayed wires can lead to false voltage readings, thus triggering this code. Another possibility is a faulty A25 sensor itself. The internal components of the sensor may be damaged or worn out, leading to erroneous feedback to the PCM. Lastly, a malfunction in the PCM can also be a contributing factor. If the PCM cannot accurately process the signals from the sensor, it may interpret these as high voltage conditions, warranting further inspection. Understanding these causes is essential for effective troubleshooting. Symptoms of a triggered P2243 code can vary from mild to significant, but typically include the illumination of the check engine light, CEL. This warning signifies an issue that requires immediate attention to prevent further damage. Drivers might notice reduced engine performance, such as sluggish acceleration or inconsistent idle speeds, as the PCM struggles to efficiently manage the fuel mixture. Additionally, increased emissions can stem from improper air-fuel ratios, which could lead to failed emissions tests and environmental concerns. Recognizing these symptoms early allows for proactive measures to be taken, potentially saving time and money in extensive repairs. The first step in the troubleshooting process for DTC P2243 involves verifying the reported problem. Begin by turning the ignition to the on mode without starting the engine, and utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear any existing DTCs. Following this, turn the vehicle to off or lock mode before starting the engine. Once the engine is running, hold the engine speed at 3,000 RPM without any load until the radiator fan activates. This ensures the system is under typical operating conditions. After this process, check the status of the DTC via HDS to see if it shows as pending or confirmed. If DTC P2243 is indicated, continue to Step 2 of the troubleshooting protocol. If the DTC does not appear, It may suggest an intermittent fault. An inspection should focus on connections and terminals related to the AF sensor and PCM. For the second step in troubleshooting DTC P2243, the focus turns to checking for potential open circuits in the VCENT wiring. First, ensure the vehicle is in off or lock mode. Utilizing the HDS, jump the SCS service check switch line and wait for over 1 minute. Then, disconnect the AF sensor connector 6P and the PCM connector E 80P to proceed with continuity testing. At this stage, the vehicle must remain in the off state, with both connectors disconnected to ensure accurate readings. Test for continuity between test points. The AF sensor terminal number 4 and the PCM connector number 74. If continuity is present, this indicates that both the sensor and PCM are properly connected via the VCENT wire, leading to step 3. However, if continuity is absent, repair the open circuit in the VCENT wire, connecting the PCM and the AF sensor. The third troubleshooting step entails checking the internal circuit of the PCM after confirming proper wire connections. Begin by reconnecting the PCM connector E 80P and exiting the SCS mode using the HDS. Start the engine again and hold the RPM at 3000 without load until the radiator cooling fan activates. After allowing the engine to settle into an idle state, the next task is to measure the voltage output at the A fan sensor connector terminals. Ensure that the A fan sensor 6P connector remains disconnected. Take a voltage reading between terminal number 4 of the A fan sensor and body ground. The ideal reading should be approximately 0.2 volts or less. If the measured voltage falls within this range, it indicates that the internal circuits of the PCM are functioning correctly. At this point, consult authorized service information relevant to the DTC, or replace the PCM with a known good unit for further validation. Conversely, if the voltage exceeds 0.2 volts, you should replace the A fan sensor, sensor 1, as it indicates successful operation of the PCM. Following the completion of repairs related to DTC P2243, it's imperative to conduct a final verification to ensure the issue has been resolved. Start by reviewing the DTC status once more using the HDS to confirm that the P2243 code has been eliminated from the system. This step is crucial. If the code persists, further investigation is warranted. After clearing any remaining DTCs, perform a comprehensive test drive under various conditions, ensuring the engine reaches operating temperature and loads typical to daily driving. Observe the engine's performance for any irregularities and confirm that the check engine light does not re-illuminate. Should everything check out, the repairs can be deemed successful and the vehicle returned to the owner, ensuring peace of mind and optimal vehicle performance. To prevent the occurrence of DTC P2243 in the future, it is essential to engage in regular preventive maintenance. This should include routine inspections of the AF sensor and its associated wiring. Check for signs of wear, such as cracks or fraying in the wires, that could lead to short circuits or open circuits. Additionally, ensure that all connectors are secure and free from corrosion. Monitoring the performance of the AF sensor involves being attentive to any changes in fuel consumption, emission levels, or engine idling behavior. If unusual patterns or symptoms are noted, it may indicate an underlying issue requiring immediate attention, allowing for timely remediation and avoiding more significant problems down the line. In conclusion, understanding DTC P2243 is essential for effective diagnosis and repair of issues relating to the AF sensor VCENT circuit. Following the structured troubleshooting steps ensures that both technical and performance aspects of the vehicle are adequately examined, leading to accurate resolutions. should issues persist or recur, preventive measures are crucial to maintain the sensor's efficacy and overall vehicle performance. Regular checks and continued monitoring of sensor conditions will not only help in avoiding future occurrences of DTC P2243, but will also contribute to optimal engine functionality and enhanced emissions performance. Staying proactive with vehicle maintenance can save time, cost, and ensure a smooth driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.